Good morning, Jeffrey Paul with some energy and some excitement as long as Facebook continues to work with us today. Yesterday you got half of a lesson. The day before that I think you got a third of the lesson. Today I'm believing you're going to get the whole lesson. And tomorrow is our longer version. We're going to encapsulate everything you missed possibly in the inspirations this week because of Facebook's drop of our videos, and will impact it even more. So don't feel like you missed out anything. We're coming back because we can't be stopped. I'm Jeffrey Paul with an inspiration for your life today that I believe is so timely that you will probably nod your head. And when I pose the question, are you at the quitting line? Well, the quitting line is 14 days into a new year. Let me tell you some statistics that University of Scranton published, that over 200 million people make New Year's resolutions. Wow, it should be changing the world. But literally within 2 weeks, today's the 14th, 2 weeks, the majority of them have forgotten. Less than 20% even are looking at them or even achieving anything in 6 months, and only 8% ever successfully succeed in their New Year's resolutions or their successes. Why? Because of today and the next few days. Let me share with you the inspiration that can get you through the quitting line and onto the line of focus and living forward to your goals, your desires, your dreams, and the authoring of your life, not the victim of your life. Now here's what's happening. A lot of you, did a life plan with me. A lot of you went out and did other life plans, like with Michael Hyatt's Living Forward or Best Year Ever, Steve Covey. There's a lot of them that are just tremendous out there. And you get through the process of going through your goals and your whys, and you write them down, and you might even post them, and you do all of these incredible things focused, especially from sometime in December into the first week of January. And then chaos breaks out. The real life of all the leftover junk from last year, the unbelievable things being unwrapped in this new year, and suddenly you're just overwhelmed, and it gets farther and farther away from your sight. And you end up hitting that quitting line, whether you want to call it that or not, and you hit that quitting line because you're exhausted, you're frustrated, you forgot, and you are at a place that you're not going forward. In fact, you're in the same old place you've been probably year after. So important to understand the relationship of knowing what it takes to get through the quitting line. And here's what it is. Here's the word. It's a big word, and it is pretty strong because most people are going to shiver when they hear this. Accountability. Accountability. The accountability of truly having either a friend, a coach, some sort of relationship that you're accountable to kind of share with them or report to them or give them a checklist that you're where you're at, and you know that that person you've selected to be your accountable partner or your coach, you've given over to them the right to keep pushing you, keep encouraging you, but keep bringing you to that place that is so important for you to know that it's going to take that to get past the quitting line. Now, it's that simple. I mean, it really is that simple. Don't make it any more complicated. Most of us write our goals and do all that thing. The 200 million Americans write their goals out and they do all this wonderful stuff. They get new calendars. They get new charts. They get new notebooks. They get new journals. They do a lot of those things. But the reality is they're never really having anybody that they become accountable to. All of the greatest athletes and professionals and successful people, if you would have the time to do the kind of reading that I've done or the study that I've done, almost 100% have a coach or have a complete accountability team. I know I've joined the Michael Hyatt group. That's a private platinum coaching team. I've got a couple other coaching people that I work with. I've got a coach of accountability friends and partners that I give to. My own sister, who I share my goals with. Why? Not everybody, but those people that you want to trust in your life to give you a kick in the butt. Yes, a kick in the butt, the B-U-T, not the B-U-T-T, kick in the butt to get going because you made a decision. You need to remember why you wanted to do this goal. You need to go past the uncomfortable place and the natural and go to the unnatural. That means disciplining yourself, moving forward. Now, with that, I want to share with you the importance of today. Today is to recognize it's the quitting line. It's the quitting line that we're at 14 days into a new year. The statistics don't lie. Year after year that I've done a New Year's halfway through January inspiration, it continues to come up in articles and magazines and TV and all kinds of areas, and now Facebook and Twitter. In fact, one of the most powerful Twitters during this time period is #resolution fails. I don't know what the number was, but it was an astronomical number when I was in a workshop just recently in Nashville, Tennessee, of what people are shooting out with the hash mark on Twitter. It failed at this point. So we're at the quitting line, and you have a choice. The choice is yours, and this is your challenge. The challenge is to sit down and first say, I am not quitting. Number 2, I'm recommitting. Only 2 weeks into this. I'm recommitting to my goals, my dreams, my book being written about my life as a victor, as a success. Commitment and recommitment. Then number 3, go through your inventory and find out a person or maybe 2 that you can share your goals with that would truly be trusted to be accountable to. That's what you need to do. Then contact them, call them today, before tomorrow's lesson, because it'll tie into tomorrow's lesson. Today, call them, write them, email them, text them, whatever you got to do. Ask them, I sincerely would like to ask you, as a favor, as a friend, as an associate, whatever it is, to be my accountable partner. And what does that mean? Well, we'll talk a little bit more about accountability tomorrow, but the reality is that it's about sharing your goals, and so that you check in, at least if it was once a week, when you're doing the review of your goals. Hey, John, listen, I just missed this one, but I got this one, and let John feed and speak into your life, but make sure the pick of that person is someone you can trust, that is not someone who's going to be guilt-ridden on you and cause you to feel bad about it, but an encourager, but not a cheerleader necessarily, but an encourager for you to continue to refocus on your goal and the things you need to do one step at a time towards that goal. Will you do that? It's so important. It is so important. You're absolutely right, Judith. It's so important that the relationship of accountability partner is a part of your life plan. Okay, now there's professionals out there, there's organizations and others that have accountability, and you can pay for that, just like you can pay for a training partner, you know, somebody who's going to be a training coach for you from exercise and biking or whatever it might be. But in turn, if you don't have the ability to spend that or don't want to spend that, today, remember, sit down and make the commitment. I'm not quitting, I'm recommitted, and I'm going to get a partner that I'm going to be accountable to help me go through the wall and break through what I've done year after year. And that's get to the quitting line and forget my goals, forget my dreams, forget my story, forget my desires. And that's not you. So today, let's get going. Let's get accountable. Let's get recommitted. And let's get focused to break through the wall and break through the quitting line right now. Remember to share this. Remember to get those hearts to me. Remember to get those thumbs up and the smiley faces. I love those. Those are really precious to me. And I've set the links to my YouTube channel, to my blog, where you can find other inspirations and other programs that we've done. Also, remember that tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, what we'll be doing is a longer version. And guess what? We're going to be talking about maybe accountability and breaking through the quitting line. Okay? So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Share this. Have a beautiful day. And remember, the breakthrough is within you. The breakthrough power is within you, and God is on your side to break through with you. Because what's impossible, what it looks like is impossible right now, is possible with him. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.